Hello 8th graders and welcome to today's video lesson. Our topic is travel the world and try different street food. My name is Suzana Anić and I will be your teacher in this lesson. After this lesson, you will be able to write a recipe of your choice and use measurement units in your recipe. For this lesson, you will need internet access, a laptop, tablet, or a mobile phone, a notebook and a pencil, and a QR code scanner. Do you know the difference between street food, fast food, and junk food? Is there a difference? Yes, there is. Which one is cheap, often hot food that is prepared and served quickly in a restaurant? What do you think? Is it street, fast, or junk? It is fast food. Which one is food that is not good for your health because it is high in fat and sugar and artificial substances? Yes, that is junk food. And that leaves us with street food. And street food is food that is cooked and sold in public places, markets, usually outdoors, to be eaten immediately. Street food is the food that we are going to talk about today. In this slide, you can see the names and the descriptions of different types of street food around the world. Now, I'm sure you are familiar with the first one. It's hot dog, and this is what it looks like. But what about the next one? This is what it looks like, but what does it sound like? Listen and try to pronounce it.
Taiyaki.
Taiyaki. Great. What about the next one? This is what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like. Listen and repeat.
Guajolote.
Guajolote. Right. Next one. This is the picture of food, and this is what it sounds like.
Xingjianbao.
Xingjianbao. Excellent. The next one looks like this, and it sounds like this. Listen and repeat.
Porra.
Porra. Great. That was easy. And the last one, this is what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like. Listen and repeat.
Pao bhaji.
Pav bhaji. Excellent. Now that we can name different street food and we know what it looks like, it's time to match the food with its description. So take a look at the descriptions and try to figure out which one fits hot dog first. Yes, it's this one. Sausage served in a long roll. Excellent. That was easy. What about the next one? Take a look at the picture. It might help you. Yes, it's a warm fish-shaped cake with red bean filling. Perfect. What about the next one? Guajolote. What do you think? It's this one. It's a tamale sandwich between two pieces of bread. If you would like to know more about tamale, what it is, follow the link under the description and find out. The next one, Shengjianbao. What is that? Yes, it's this one. Pork-filled buns, pan-fried at the bottom. It sounds very yummy. All right, what about porra? Yes, porra is fried dough. And the last one, Of course, this is easy. It is vegetable blend served with buns. Yummy! Now that we've learned some new vocabulary, some new street food, let's do the following task. You will have to watch a video. It's called $1 Street Food Around the World. Just follow the link on the slide or scan the code. Watch the interactive video and answer the questions. You can pause this video now and do the task. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you've learned some new things. Now, let's see, can you remember which country this food comes from? The food that we talk about, the street food. Do you remember from the video? Where does it come from? To see how well you remember, follow this link or scan the code and play a game. And this is the result. Pav Bhaji is from India. Bao is from China. Hot dog from the USA. Wahalote from Mexico. Taiyaki from Japan. And porra from Spain. Here are the ingredients for the Indian dish Pav Bhaji. Bun, potato, pea, cauliflower, carrot, onion, garlic pate, tomato, red chili powder, cumin coriander powder, lemon juice, salt, and butter. There are a few more ingredients for this dish, but we will talk about that later in the lesson. Take a look at the title of this slide, Countable and Uncountable Nouns. Now here are the ingredients for Pav Bhaji, the Indian dish. Some of these words are countable and some of them are uncountable. At this point, I would like you to take your notebooks and your pencils or pens, stop the video and do the following task. Draw the table in your notebooks and sort the words into two categories, countable and uncountable. Don't worry if you make a mistake, we'll check it later together. So now stop the video and do the task. And if you're back, this is what you should have. Countable and uncountable nouns. Now, I'm sure you did it well, but if you haven't, it doesn't matter. We are here to learn. Take a look at this table. Countable and uncountable. What is the difference between countable nouns and uncountable nouns? Can you see it? Yes, it's quite obvious, isn't it? Countable nouns have plural form. They can have singular and plural form. Bun, buns, potato, potatoes. You can count them. And uncountable nouns, they have only singular form. They do not have a plural form. It says here that we cannot count uncountable nouns, but we will talk about that a bit later in the lesson. Now take a look at the cauliflower. I put cauliflower in countable column and uncountable. Some words in English can be both countable and uncountable, and this is the case with the cauliflower or cabbage, for example. So when you refer to cauliflower in a sentence, for example, oh, I have planted 10 cauliflowers in my garden, then it is countable. You can count the cauliflowers and admire them. But if you use a cauliflower in a dish, you don't usually take the whole head of a cauliflower and boil it or something, but you take cauliflower and you cut it or slice it and prepare it as a dish In that case, cauliflower is an uncountable noun. We normally don't have problems with countable nouns in English, right? It is the uncountable ones that sometimes give us headache. So I have prepared for you a list of nouns that are uncountable in English. Of course, the list is not complete, but I think it might come handy. So here we go. Liquids and gases. Water, wine, coffee, blood. Then some food like bread or cheese or bacon. Then we have things made of smaller parts. You are quite aware of that when you drop a bag of something in your kitchen and then you have to clean it. Let me show you what I mean. Sugar, yes, flour. And then, not to talk about food all the time, dust, traffic, and dirt. Different materials like wood or glass or cotton. Then abstract ideas like things you cannot touch, like love or freedom or education, music. And be careful, the words homework, advice, money, information, and some more are uncountable in English. Now let's see how well you differentiate countable from uncountable nouns. Please follow the link or scan the code and play the game. Countable, uncountable nouns. As I mentioned earlier in the lesson, there is a way to count the uncountable words, but we have to know how. What we have to do, we have to sort of put them in a container. We have to use a measure word in front of them, and then we can count them. Here are the examples. You use quantity like to or several or a. Then you use a measure word like cups or teaspoons. You see the abbreviation for teaspoons, TSP, or a drop of something. Then you need of and the uncountable noun. So you get 2 cups of coffee. Coffee is uncountable noun, but you can count cups of coffee. Several teaspoons of oil. You can't count oil, but you can count teaspoons of oil. A drop of water as well. You can't count water, but you can count drops of water, glasses of water, bottles of water, and so on and so forth. There are some other measure words like bag of something or tablespoon. The abbreviation is TBSP. Decagram, gram, a piece of something, a loaf of something, a slice of bread. All right, so I hope this is useful to you. To see how well you can count the uncountable, follow this link or scan the code and play the game. The system will grade your answers, so you will get the feedback immediately. Throughout the lesson, we have been talking about food and the ingredients for certain dishes. Now, to be able to speak about food preparation and recipes in English, it is essential to know some cooking vocabulary, cooking words and verbs. It is good to know what we call tools that we use in the kitchen in English. I'm sure you know some of them, but not all of them, right? Therefore, I have prepared a Quizlet game for you. If you follow the link on the slide or scan the code, it will take you to the Quizlet set, cooking verbs and cooking utensils, and you will find flashcards that will help you learn or revise cooking vocabulary. So follow the link or scan the code, learn and have fun. I'm sure you did really well on your Quizlet game and that you've learned or revised the cooking vocabulary. And now back to our current situation. The pandemic of coronavirus has stopped everything. It has stopped the world. We can't travel anywhere. And I love traveling, don't you? But there is a way around it. We can bring the world to our plates. So if you like exotic or different food, why not try to prepare pav bhaji, the Indian street dish? If you follow the link on the slide or scan the code, it will take you to a video with a recipe for pav bhaji. And if you like it, under the video there is a link that you can click and it will take you to a written version of the recipe with all the ingredients listed there. Now you do remember that I told you that I haven't listed all the ingredients for pav bhaji earlier. So you will see all the ingredients now, and you will see also that you can't really buy them in a regular Croatian shop. You should look for specialized shops. But it is not very advisable to walk around searching for shops now, right? We have to stay safe, stay home. So maybe the best idea is to ask your parents to help you. Try to find an online shop that sells herbs and spices, and you can order everything you need from an online shop. So I really do hope that you will try and make this yummy Indian dish. Watch the video and see and have a go. And here is a little help. I have decided to help you. This is my recipe for easy sweet and sour chicken from a microwave. The ingredients for this recipe are 9 tablespoons of ketchup, 3 tablespoons of vinegar, 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 garlic cloves, 4 chicken breasts cut into chunks, 1 small onion chopped, 2 red peppers cut into chunks, 227 grams of canned pineapple pieces in juice, and 100 grams of sweet peas sliced. The method or the instructions for preparing my dish are the following. In a large microwavable dish, mix the ketchup, vinegar, sugar, and garlic with the chicken, onion, and peppers. Then microwave uncovered on high temperature for 8 to 10 minutes until the chicken is starting to cook and the sauce is sizzling. Stir in the pineapple pieces and sweet peas and return to the microwave for another 3 to 5 minutes until the chicken is completely cooked. Leave to stand for a few minutes and serve. You might find it difficult to get all the ingredients you need for the Indian street dish. However, that doesn't have to stop us from preparing simpler yet yummy dish. It can be exotic or Croatian, maybe Hungarian or Italian, or you can create your own recipe. Now it is your turn to write a recipe for a simple dish. In the recipe, you need to include the title, ingredients with units of measure, the method, pictures of course, and finally, make a video of your recipe. To make the video, please follow the first link on the slide, bit.ly/animotoc, or scan the code, and it will take you to the Carnet laboratory, where you will learn how to use the simple video making tool. If you follow the second link, bit.ly/swsochicken, or scan the code, it will take you to the recipe that I have made in this tool. Take a look at my example and create your own video. And we came to the last step. Now that you have written the recipe in your notebook and made your video, please use this checklist to see if you have followed all the steps. So make sure that you have written the recipe, that you have the title, all the ingredients with units of measure, that in your recipe there is a method or a procedure of how to do the dish, that there are some pictures. Then that you have made a video and that the video includes a title, list of ingredients with units of measure, a method of preparation, and pictures. And this is the end of our today's lesson. I hope it inspired you to try to prepare an interesting dish. Goodbye, 8th graders, and stay safe.